Welcome, everybody. This is Infinite Pool Radio, which is no, it's over there, right? Yeah, right there. I'm Salvador, your host. Hello. Ah, well, today I come to you because I want to talk about something that everybody has asked to themselves or to other people. But everybody has done this question before. And if you say you haven't, you're lying. You're lying. And the question is, maybe you already know because of the title over there or down there or somewhere. How to talk to girls? How do I talk to girls? How do I? How do I do it? Well, why I ask this? Because everybody does. Everybody questions this. How do I go and talk to them? The other day I was watching this guy streaming video games, playing, insulting and saying whatever. And from time to time he stopped to actually look at the chat. And one of the questions was this one: how do I talk to girls? And his answer: just go and talk to them. Just go, do it, talk to them. Use your thing here, your mouth, and you just do like this, yeah, and start emitting sounds. That's how you talk to girls. You know how to talk to people. You know, you do it, yeah. You do it, and you have talked to hundreds or maybe thousands of persons in this planet. You don't need to be explained how to talk, right? Right, right. Everybody does it. That's the news. But they communicate. They communicate even better than I do. But man, oh man, that answer is the most straightforward answer that I have ever heard in my life, and it's the most common. And I was like, yeah, 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 but that answer is lacking some stuff. Why? Because that question has a lot of stuff behind it, as well as the answer. The answer also has a lot of stuff behind it. And the problem is that the real question, the real question is not how to talk to girls. The real question is, how do I talk to girls? Don't get nervous, and in fact, get the girl. Right? Right, right? Am I right? Right, 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 right. All right, all right. It's all right? All right. Exactly. All right? Right. That's right. That's the thing. You don't want to get nervous, because if you get nervous, you are going to freak her out, and you're going to freak out as well. And that's a big problem then. You really need to not get nervous. In fact, that happened to me when I was in high school, in junior high. Junior high. No, it was high school. It was high school. Estaba en la prepa. I was in high school. As we, in Spanish, we say. And, and I was like, oh man, this girl, she sits in diagonal 3 rows away from me. That's gotta be the fate. She's the one, and that's the thing. She's the one, and that's the problem. We put so much weight in this person that we get nervous. And I was like that. I was like, oh man, she's there. It's gonna be fate. It has to be. It has to be. It's destiny. Destiny put her over there. That made no sense absolutely, but I thought it was fate, and I thought she was really pretty. But when I tried to talk to her, I was like, precious, precious, precious. And I was looking at my friends and I was like, you see, you see her? I told you. I was all excited because I touched the girl in the shoulder. You know, right here, right here. I touched her right here. Yeah, I was like, wow, wow. I'm the bravest. I'm the bravest man on earth. Yeah, I did it. I did it. Of course, I creeped her out and she never talked to me. Um, I even think that I have a restriction order or something. Yeah, I cannot approach her and around a mile or something like that. I don't know. But later, like 2 years ago, I think, I got to see her again. And I felt like, wow, that's the same girl. What happened? What happened? You were like, and now you're like, what the hell, man? What happened to you? What happened to well, not to you because I can't talk to her. I just can't talk to her yet. I was like, no, man. Wow. Ooh, ooh, wow. You really changed. And that's the thing. We put a lot of weight on what we believe this person is. And we shouldn't do it. We shouldn't do it. That's the wrong attitude. At the time I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but now, because who give us advice from this kind of stuff? Women. That's the worst kind of person you can talk about how to get girls. If it's not girls, why? Because they are conspiring, I must say, because they always want a guy who's the good guy. Translation, he's an idiot. That's a big problem because they are going to give you advices to get an idiot, a guy who is always going to be there for them, but is not going to be exciting and amusing and the right guy, all that stuff. And that's really bad. That's not what we want. What we want is to get the girl. Right. But for starters, we really need to analyze what kind of girl is. If she is the girl we really think she is. Because if we don't do that kind of stuff, we can get with a girl who is nagging and very demanding, and that kind of stuff is not good. You want someone who is your partner, who is in some ways like you, but not like you, who is exciting and pulls you up all the time or pushes you up, and you do the same for her. Yeah, that's the kind of person most of us want. And if you don't get that, well, you're screwed. What you gotta do is just scan them as they do, because they scan us, and they know or try to guess who we are by what we wear, or what we have, or what we like, or the way we talk, all that. So, what we gotta do? The same. Exactly the same. Do the same they do to us, to them. Revert stuff. But, well, coming back to the first encounter. Ooh, aliens. No, sorry, I was digressing. Um, for starters, you need to be relaxed. I already said that you can tell yourself a joke or think about something really, really funny for you. There are other ways. You can listen to relaxing music. You can use yoga classes music. That's a good one. And even I don't recommend to use anything outside your own mind. And don't drug yourself. Don't use drugs. And even worse, don't drink beer or wine or anything like that, because you don't want to be a stupid brute. If you drink too much, you are a brute. To drink one or two, it's okay, but if you get drunk, no, because you are going to act as an idiot. Let the other people get drunk. I never have been drunk in my entire life, for real. And yet, yeah. But what you can drink then? Tea. Tea is relaxing. Green tea, it's really good for this kind of stuff. Yeah, if you want to get relaxed, green tea is really good. It tastes like hell. It's horrible. I don't recommend the taste. But it's not about the taste. It's about getting relaxed. And that's a good way to get relaxed. What else? What else? Oh, also, when you get to go to meet the girl, you are approaching her and you're like, what are we going to talk about? What can I talk about with her? That's a big mistake. Never. Two things. Never think. For real. Thinking, bad. Thinking is bad. Yeah. And second, either prepare yourself or don't. But coming back to the thinking thing, not the thinking thing to be exact. The thing is that when you start to think, your squirrel or mouse or hamster starts spinning the wheel like crazy. Yeah, like this. And that's not good, because you start like, oh, what can we talk about? And if she doesn't like what we talk about, and if I get wrong, I say something stupid, and she doesn't like me, and she doesn't want to talk to me, and you are assuring. You're no assuring, no, answering. That was French. You're ensuring your failure right there. Never do that. Never think. Get instinctive. You act by instinct. Yeah, and always remember, she is one of the guys. She's a friend. She's like a guy. She has the same thing you have between your legs. Even if you're a male or you're a female, you gotta think like that, because you gotta think that she is whoever. It doesn't matter. It's not relevant. Because if you keep thinking that she is up here and you're down here, what you're doing is programming yourself to think that, oh, she's like my master, she's a goddess, I'm a mere mortal. No, never do that. Always think about her as someone you can look at the eyes, or maybe a little bit down, but that also never look down on her. Never treat her as she is stupid or anything. No. You want her to be at the same position as you are. Yeah, you can look at her directly to her eyes. Or a little bit, just a little bit down. It's okay. But you don't think of yourself as someone who is higher than her, a lot higher. No, she can admire you. That's good. Yeah, for starters. Yeah. Because love needs admire the other person. That's why a lot of celebrities are loved by girls. They go nuts. They go nuts for these guys. Just it's Justin Bieber. I want to throw my panties at him. No. Yes, that's the way they think. But no, don't do that to girl. What you do that? Just don't do that. Yeah, that's the thing. Admiration is good. But okay, coming back to the not thinking, it's bad. But what do you do? But then I gotta know what I'm going to talk about with her. Okay, that's why I said either be prepared or don't. Yes, how do you get prepared? Well, what you need to do is to know what you can talk about with girls. Well, the golden rule is never, never mention politics, religion, or sports. Because either if she likes sports, you are going to end up fighting if don't you don't cheer up the same team. Yeah, if you are with a team and the other person is not, maybe you're going to get in a fight. And either way, if she doesn't like sports, she's going to get bored. And that's another point. You don't want to get bored. Bored. Be boring is the worst you can be. Yeah, never be boring. You are always amusing. Well, not always, but most of the time. You need to be exciting. You need to be funny. Funny is really good. Not goofy. Never be goofy. Never be like the Joker or goofy. You are funny but not goofy. You respect yourself and you respect her as well. You gotta do that. You gotta keep a respect for both parts, but be funny and be positive and be cheerful. If you can do those three things, you're gonna get her for sure. But don't put pressure on yourself. If you don't get one of these things or the other, it doesn't matter. Everybody trips once or twice in a while. But the important thing is that you stay relaxed, calm, and you are having fun. If you have fun, she's going to have fun, and that's what you want. That's very important. Always go with this I want to have fun attitude. Yeah, yeah. And what kind of stuff can you talk about? What stuff do they like? What kind of topics everybody likes? Gossip. Yeah. Yeah, if you can always gossip about. If you are in a high school, you can always talk about teachers or students or oh, did you see that teacher now? Ooh, she was horrible. Oh man, she had a big seat right here. Oh, she was hideous. Or other topics. But no, the teacher, the one who thinks he is all that and stuff. No, he tripped and embarrassed himself. Yeah, he was really funny. You start talking like this, like normal. Gossip. You can talk about other girls, especially if you are criticizing them. Um, you can say stuff like, "Oh, do you see that? Those shoes will go, will go really good on you. Oh yeah, yeah. Those shoes will be nice if you had them. I say that. But yeah, you gotta say this kind of stuff really relaxed, not like, oh no, mama, oh mama, if you have those, no, don't be creepy. Never be creepy. Be always relaxed. Try to think yourself as Batman or Superman, because you really need to keep positive. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but the point is that you really need to keep positive and think of yourself positive. Love yourself. Have self-esteem. And being funny, that's all you need. But you are starting, so you need these kind of tips. Mm, what else? What else? You can talk about that. If you are older and you are already working, what you want to talk about is work stuff. I mean, work people, the co-workers, and you can talk about news, weird news, the hot topic of the day, and kind of stuff like that. In fact, I like to mention weird news sometimes because weird news are sometimes, most of the times, funny, funny news. And what you want to is to be funny and keep up to date and talk about stuff that are relevant for her. So talking about news is really good. Uh, I'm I'm subscribed to what was the name? Weird News, half past weird news on Facebook, and I get a lot of weird news and really funny news and crazy stuff. And I can talk about that, and that can be funny. That can give people stuff to talk about. Have topics like that in your repertoire always. And the other way is to not be prepared. Sounds hard, yeah. Do you think that you are going to get nervous? But if you do it like this, it works because you haven't given the time to get nervous. Your brain doesn't register that. Oh, I need to get nervous right now. No, actually, a good tactic is just to go like this. Like, oh, there's a girl. Like, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going. And you just go just like that. Like, boom, boom. I just saw the girl. I like that girl. I like that girl. I like that girl. Go talk to that girl, just like that. And what are you talking about? You don't think about it. You just approach her and say, "Hey, hello, how are you? Oh man, nice shoes or nice purse or I think you are in my class or whatever. I think you're in my class. Could you give me this note or whatever?" And you just try to talk about the people there, the teacher or whatever. You are just saying whatever pops up in your mind, and that's going to work. Why? Why? Simple. It's you. It's going to work. It's going to work. And if it doesn't work, well, maybe she wasn't for you, and that's it. Because remember, if a person puts herself or himself as unreachable, maybe they are giving you an advice like, yeah, no, you're nice, that's why I don't deserve you. You're really great. You are excellent as you are. But no, I'm I don't deserve this. I can't bear being with you because you are so great. But that's why. Yeah, if she puts herself as being unreachable, maybe she should stay unreachable. Because a lot of people who is unreachable doesn't deserve the pain. Yeah. So yes, everything is going to be fine. Everything you think or you say, whatever, it's going to come out well. And maybe you don't know. Maybe she's as nervous as you are, and everything you say, she's going to think, oh, it's marvelous. He's great. He is talking to me. We are having a conversation. Oh, she's going to think, obviously. And that's the thing. That's the thing. What else you can do that. Okay, I said that. I said that. I said that. Also, oh, yeah, yeah, I just remember. Also, another technique you can use is to imagine yourself as if you were already on a relationship and you have been in this relationship for years. You already know this person a lot. You are like so used to her that talking to her is nothing. It's my girl. I'm going to talk to my girl. That's a good way. That's a good way to do it. Try to imagine yourself in either she is my friend, my oldest friend, or my oldest, not my oldest, my older girlfriend. I have been with this girl for years and years, and speaking to her is like a nothing for me. That's another way. And whatever we talk about, I don't get nervous because I know her. Woo! We have been together for my entire life or something. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, and that's another way. What else? What else? I had something else that I was thinking. Um. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I also wanted to mention this kind of stuff. Can you compliment the girl? Yes, but no. You can compliment her, but it, you gotta be so casual. Casual, casual. Totally relax when you say this kind of stuff. You cannot get excited or nervous when you say it. That's the entire point. Not get nervous. Gotta stay relaxed. So when you say a compliment, also think about it in an elegant way, creative way, surprising her. Never go as everybody will say, oh man, I'd love to be arranged to be in your toolbox. No, why? No, no. Never do that kind of compliments. Never say that. Never. Why? Because she's going to creep herself out. She's going to think that you are an asshole. Sorry, and you are not going to get the girl. That's for sure. You always need to be in a I don't care what happened attitude when you say whatever. The kind of compliments you can give her, well, they gotta be like really. They came up and they went. Like oh, those shoes look good on you. The one I said before. Um, well, you can bring her up and push her down, or push her down and bring her up just a little. Don't be insulting. Don't humiliate the girl. Never do that. What you want is to say something like, for example, you call her and ring, ring. Hey, 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 what's up? Oh, you know, I was I was thinking to call this beautiful girl. Yeah, the most beautiful girl in the world. And she's going to be, oh, that's so sweet. Oh, but she didn't respond, so I'm calling you. Do you want to go out? Yeah, and you have this upbeat attitude, so I want to be funny attitude, but you are not an asshole. You are you are upbeat and funny, and she's going to think like, oh, out. you created a lot of emotion inside you. Now she was and at first she was like and normally it will be like, oh, she was told, he said that, oh, you're not going to get the girl, but now, strangely enough, you get the girl if you say that kind of stuff. But yeah, uh, yeah, that's the way you gotta be. You gotta stay in an attitude that everything that happens to you, it's positive. For example, myself, I I have this theory that it's better to not know anyone at a party than knowing somebody at a party. If I go to a party, I prefer to be alone. Why? Why? Well, because the way I think is nobody I know is here. Yes! I can do whatever the hell I want. And if if nobody likes me, I just won't come back. And if anybody or somebody like me, that's fantastic. If everybody like me, oh man, that's fucking great. That's incredible. But what's going on? For most people, the tendency is to be like, oh, with whom am I going to talk? I can't I can't talk with anybody because I don't know anybody here. None of my friends are here. How um, what am I going to do all night? Stand here and do nothing? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? No! That's an opportunity, man. You are unknown there. You can do whatever the hell you want, and you are not going to have any embarrassment because nobody knows you. That's the way you gotta think. Go do it and go do whatever. In fact, uh, I have danced in a bar, on a bar's bar. I have sung. I have danced. Like this, like really crazy. I don't know how to dance, yet I do it. How I do it, I don't know. I do it. And people love me because I do. Yeah, I know. You should do it too. You don't know how to dance, you spring with whatever you like. Whatever that pops in your mind, you just do it. You want to do the worm, you can do the worm, do the worm. If you can stand on your hands, do it. Do it. They are going to love it. Every crazy, stupid idea you think of, they are going to love it. But don't think about breaking stuff or throwing stuff. No, 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 no. You stay in the boundary of what moves you do. Yeah, you go crazy, you do whatever you think of, but you are not an idiot. You don't do harmful stuff to yourself or others. Yeah, and that's the attitude. Actually, I have had some friends who come up and ask me, how much have you drink tonight? Like what, Coke or Sprite? No, no, I haven't drink any beer. You haven't drink beer? But I saw you just doing flips and stuff. How? Well, I can't do flips, but let's imagine, right? Oh, seriously? No, no, no. You're drunk, right? You gotta be drunk. No, I'm not. Do you want me to do the four or something? Standing on one leg or something? I can do it. I can do it. And I do it. Once, actually, one friend of mine told me that a friend of his approached him and I was dancing over there in front of a paid band on a in a backyard, I think, and and he approached him and, oh man, you, your friend, your friend is really drunk, right? He he, he should have drunk an entire pack of beers, right? Dude, do you remember when he was drinking that beer can? Yeah, that's the only beer he has drank in the entire night. But that was like 2 hours ago. Yes, man, and he's doing that. I was doing chin-ups in front of the in front of the band because there was this bar and I was like doing chin-ups um, and letting myself go down and dance and break dance and stuff like that. And I was like, seriously? Oh man, I really need to get really, really drunk to do that kind of stuff. But you idiot! But he doesn't. You should think like that. You should think like that. And I recommend you guys to think like that. So whatever. And actually, the band guys love me. They always ask for me. Oh, you're the guy, the dancing guy, right? Yeah. Oh man, this was awesome. And oh man, oh man. But yeah, but another thing you really need to do is to get social. Yeah, to start getting social, and then this talking to girls thing is going to come naturally to you. Well, I to tell you the truth, it took me 3 days to start recording this camera because I got a little rusty. But in my case, I am antisocial normally. So I decided to start being social, and what did I do? I started an internet show. Yeah, I went total extreme. But that's what you're gonna do if you don't want to get nervous. The best is to try to start getting social. Put yourself out there. Start talking publicly as publicly as you can. And the most important thing, never never think of your mistakes. You you always normally people think like, I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to be so embarrassed. I'm going to get so embarrassed if I don't know what to say in front of all people. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What you gotta do is this. I'm going to make mistakes, and they all are going to love it. Yeah, because it's me. I'm great. I'm going to make them love my mistakes. I'm going to make them funny. They are going to like when I make mistakes, but they are not going to disrespect me. I'm going to play with them. I'm going to be funny. I'm going to make them like me more because, wow, this guy made a mistake and stood in front of everybody. Do it. he totally did it, and he was even funny. He always was like, huh, oh, I made a mistake. Oh, sorry. That's a good way. In fact, you maybe have noticed that I have teeth, and I'm in front of a camera, and I'm going to put this on the internet. You're watching it. Also, when you're already dating a girl or in a situation when this kind of stuff can happen, well, what can happen is this. For example, you have your favorite, I don't know, shirt or something, and wine or soda spills up on you. You You go like, ah, no, my favorite shirt. No, don't do that. You're like, oh, you distract me. That's why. That's why I spilled my. That's why I spilled my drink. You made me do it. You made me do it. And don't lie. You was thinking. You were thinking about it. You tried to spill it on purpose. You were testing me, right? Yeah, I see. I see what you're doing. No. And you keep your cool. That's what you gotta do. Keep your cool. Just like that. Simple. Hmm. Well, yeah. And I must say that uh, all of what I have told you, I learned it myself. I got some DVD workshops about it, and if you want to know more about this, and I recommend for you to instruct yourself in this kind of stuff, because once you start, once you start with this kind of stuff, with this learning, that was the kind of stuff, I know I have repeated myself, repeated myself. I have the tendency. No, but I digress. The thing is, when you start learning these things, you become a better person. You want to get the girl? Okay, this stuff helps you. But the primary function of this is to make you a better person. And also it can help you if you already have a girl, you're married. This kind of, these topics, I don't want to repeat myself, don't want to repeat myself. These topics are treated more in depth in these DVDs. Just research for David D'Angelo, double your dating. He's the one I like the most. There are like, I don't know, hundreds of guys who are doing this, writing books, DVDs, conferences, and stuff. But this guy, David D'Angelo, is the one I like the most because of his philosophy. It's totally really cool. Um, well, I think it's time. I think, well, I think that's it. If I have forgotten something, well, I'm just going to tell you again. The most important thing is for you to be yourself, be your best self, stay relaxed, and and keep your cool. Be funny and be positive. That's all. If you can keep all that, wow, man, you're the master. You're already a master. You don't need my advices. You don't need David Daniel's advices. You are totally there. But well, for me, that's everything I can say about this thing. Those are the basics, basically, basically, basically. But okay, well, for me, that's it. I'm Salvador. This was Infinite Pulse Radio. See you next time, and good luck with the girls. See you guys there.